Hey everybody, how are you doing? It is December the 21st, which means it is the 21st day of our Advent calendar promotion. Good to see you. Thank you for anyone that is joining us today. Let me tell you what we've got up for grabs today on the 21st. By the way, the time is midday. It is midday UK time, just so you know. Just in case you're watching this on record, it's midday UK time. So who have we got with us this morning or at midday? Paul Slade, how you doing? Always good to see you. Jeremiah, good to see you too. Mike and Lorraine, you're our stalwarts. You guys are with us all the way, which is fantastic. We love to see you here. So what have we got for you today? Well, there's going to be some more bonus entries into our Highland Park competition. And if you were with us yesterday, you would have seen those fabulous prizes that we're giving away at the end of this month. So this will give you an even greater chance to hopefully win those prizes. So more bonus entries up for grabs. There's going to be a code word that you have to enter into the game page on the site. So look out for the code word. I will give you a clue right at the end of this broadcast so that you know what you're looking for. But that's what we got for you today. So I've got some cool stuff, actually. Anna, good morning from South Texas. How are you? Good to see you. I've got a fabulous cocktail for you. This is the perfect Yuletide cocktail. It's the absolute perfect Yuletide cocktail. And it's actually very, very simple, but it is a fabulous drink. And it's the sort of thing that most people wouldn't necessarily think of doing. But I've got this for you, and hopefully you will enjoy it. Who else is there? Hugh, good to see you. Barry, only just not here. That's what we like to hear. All right, so bear with me here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take our shaker, and we're going to add an ingredient, which is an unlikely ingredient. Because the first ingredient that I'm going to add is this. This is a mince pie. I'm not going to put the whole mince pie in here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cap off of it. So I've already cut a little bit just to speed this process up. I'm just putting the knife in around the side. I'm just going to sort of cut around, and then I'm going to take that off and put that to the side. I'm just popping it down here. Now what I actually want in there is what's inside the mince pie. Oh, just made a bit of a mess. Let's clear that up. I want the mince pie filling. So I'm going to take that out with my bar spoon, and I'm going to drop that in there. Still looking a little bit sort of gooey at the moment, but it will become clear in a second. Let's pop that in there. Let's put this to the side. Just use my knife, actually, to get this off. You are going to love this drink. It's probably one of the simplest in terms of a number of ingredients, but the impact is incredible. I actually call this a mince pie martini. So let me just break that up a bit. That's good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of whiskey to help me break this up. Now, the whiskey I'm choosing is an Irish one. I've got Tullamore Dew 12-year-old. I use Irish because it's really smooth, but you can use what you want. Speyside whiskies on the whole are pretty good, and or any kind of sherry cask whiskey is absolutely perfect for this as well. So I'm just going to take 25 ml of this at the moment, because there's more whiskey going in, and I'm going to add it to that mince pie filling, and I'm going to use that to just sort of break this down, because it was rather sticky, and we want to break that up, because essentially what we're doing is we are infusing the whiskey with the mince pie filling. Okay, so that's looking good there. It's all broken up. It's looking nice, and that'd be a great shot, actually, now I think about it. But let's just put that to the side. Before we go any further, see who else is joining us. Who have we got here? Mike, craving a mince pie now. Peter, second time live, which is ridiculous, as I'm early retired. Yeah, but when you're retired, you spend your time doing other things, don't you? So the fact that you're here is fantastic. So let me wipe that down a little bit. I'm now going to add some more whiskey. So this is a really strong cocktail because it has 3 shots of whiskey, or in total 75 ml. So I already put 25 in there. I'm going to put another 50. Let's bring that up to the top. That's good. And you can see those flavors infusing. I'll give it another little stir to help those combine as well. Now, the next ingredient, which is actually the last ingredient, is cream or milk. It's up to you. I'm actually going to use milk, but you can use cream, and you can use single cream or whipping cream or double cream or heavy cream or whatever you call it. Depends how rich you want this cocktail. But I'm just going to be using milk because I want it a little bit thinner. And I'm putting 50 ml of our milk in here. Now, I'll tell you the truth, this isn't actually milk because I can't drink milk, so I'm using soya milk. So if you are lactose intolerant or you don't drink milk, then you can use soya milk, or I guess almond milk, or any of those. Coconut milk actually would go quite nicely in this as well. Who else? Peter Bowman, one of our winners. How are you doing, Peter? And Scott, Walker's Shortbread made some lovely yeah, absolutely, for sure, for sure. Right, look, that's all the ingredients. Now what I've got to do is I've got to shake it. So I'm going to add some ice, as ever. And of course, the ice helps us to break down what's in there and chill the drink as well. And then I'm going to take my can and I'm just going to pop that on top like so. Now, before I give it a shake, I'm just going to get my glass ready. So I'm using this, which you've seen me use before. It's one of my favorite glasses, but you can also use a martini glass as well. Small glass is what you want, because we're not serving it on the rocks. We're serving it straight up. Now I'm going to give it a good shake. And remember, with all the mince pie ingredients in there, we want to make sure we shake it well. So here we go. Okay, so keep going. Just check it. This is looking a good mix. Let's give it a little bit more. There we go. And now I'm going to open my shaker. Let's take that off and pop that in there. And because of all the bits and pieces that are in here, I'm going to double strain it, which means that I'm going to strain it from here, but also I'm going to put it through my fine strainer, which is like a tea strainer already. And here we go. And this will make sure that what we get in the glass is all the flavor and the drink, but we don't end up with all those bits and pieces that we've taken out of the mince pie. So that's just clogging up a little bit there. So I'm just going to give this a tap, trying to work its way through all the bits and pieces that we got from that. That's good. Let's put this on here and into my sink. And we are almost done. But what's critical with this is how you garnish it. So I'm gonna show you like a complete serve that I tend to do. Who else is with us? Bruce, good morning. Minnesota. Lorraine, oat milk is really good. Yeah, that would work well for sure. Peter's good. Jonathan, too early to start drinking. Yeah, I guess it is, but I will have a taste of this in a second. And Bruce is saying, have you ever had a shaker separate and lose your drink? Well, actually, not only have I had it happen, Bruce, but a few nights ago, it happened right here. It just sort of popped. The reason is that I was shaking something with coffee. I hadn't let the coffee cool down enough. And so once you shake something that's hot, it can just pressurize and blow the shaker, which is exactly what happened, I think it's about 4 nights ago now. Richard, hi, how you doing? Shane, hello again to you. And Indiana, good to see you. What's this? Matthew Cocktail. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Right, this is how I'm going to garnish this. So I've taken one of these. This is a little prepared template that you might use to put on top of a cappuccino or something like this. So this is a little Christmas motif, as you can see, a Christmas flake. Now you can also make these. It's really easy to do. Often if I'm doing a cocktail for someone in particular, I get a piece of card, I draw out a motif, maybe their initials or anything really that's relevant to them, and then just cut it out and use my own. But this is a prepared one. I'm just going to pop that over the surface of the drink. And what I have here is a little bit of chocolate powder. So I'm going to sprinkle from a height, like so. That's good. I will take that off. And what that leaves me with is this motif, which is starting to spread a little bit. But I'm just going to lift you guys up so you can see in the top. Can you see that? There we go. Okay, let's put you back. Right, now, if I'm serving this up, I don't want to waste what I took away earlier on. So if I was going to serve this at a table, what I would do is I would take a little side plate. I will put the glass with the cocktail on the side plate. And then finally, I would take the lid off of the mince pie that I had and I would serve that next to it as a little biscuit. Because in actual fact, the flavor of this, which is rich with those mince pie fillings, going together with a little bite at the top, which is now like a biscuit, is a fabulous combination. So there it is. That is my mince pie martini. Now, what else have I got for you here? A few things that I want to talk to you about before I give you the code word. Okay, the code word is coming up. That's what's going to help you get additional entries into the competition. Manda, how you doing? Roy, good to see you. Alan, all right, back at you. And Mike, nice snowflake. Yeah, this snowflake is starting to spread a little bit. And that's mainly because I use milk. But if you do this with cream and make it thicker, the snowflake will hold better as well. So here's a few things that I want to tell you about. Just a quick reminder that Sunday night's broadcast, we're going to do something similar to what we did last weekend when we did a Shoot the Breeze session where I sat, we had a drink together, we chatted about whiskey, and I told you all sorts of cool facts about it. I'm asking people to send me questions. I've had a few questions through, but if there's anything you want me to answer on our Sunday night broadcast, that's the 23rd, pop me a question to paul@dreamwhiskies.com, okay? paul@dreamwhiskies.com, and I'll go through the best questions and we can shoot the breeze together on Sunday evening. What else have we got for you? Tomorrow's broadcast is going to be at the same time as it is today, so 12 noon UK time. So that's for Saturday, 12 noon UK time. And then the final thing is this, that the code is a code word which you have got to fit into the game page to get your bonus entries. Now, this is the code word. I, at the beginning of this broadcast, said that this is the perfect something cocktail. I used a word. I said it is the perfect something cocktail. What is that word? The perfect what cocktail? That is your code word. So if you go to the game page, when we're done, okay, because I'm going to take about 3 or 4 minutes to update the game page, so just give me a chance to update it. But put in that code word and you can get an extra 5 bonus entries into our Highland Park competition for those 2 fabulous bottles that we're giving away that I showed in yesterday's broadcast. So go away and make that. Tell me how you get on with it. Let me know if you have any success, if you've got any pictures of it. Post the pictures on our Facebook page or send it to me by email. But also those questions, send those to me by email for Sunday night. That's paul@dreamwhiskies.com. And until tomorrow at midday, we are done. So have a fantastic Friday. Go out and enjoy yourself. Christmas is coming. Get that last minute Christmas shopping done. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.